Most people think life is what breaks them. The failures, the losses, the bad luck. But if you're honest, life didn't hurt you the deepest. People did. Not strangers. Not enemies. The ones closest to you. The people you trusted. The people you opened your heart to. The people you never thought you'd need to protect yourself from. And here's the question no one asks. Why is it that a single sentence from someone you love can hurt more than years of hardship? Why can we survive loss, failure, even loneliness? But a betrayal, a dismissal, or silence from the wrong person can shake us to the core. The ancient Stoics saw this clearly. They believed life itself is neutral. Pain begins the moment we give another human being authority over our inner peace, often without realizing we've done it. If you've ever felt broken not by life, but by someone you cared about, this video is for you. 1. The hidden reason we lower our guard around people. Life is brutal, but it's honest. It takes without asking. It tests everyone the same way. Loss, failure, illness, time. But life doesn't study you. It doesn't learn your fears. It doesn't wait for the perfect moment to strike. People do. The people closest to you know where you're soft. They know what you're afraid of becoming. They know what you hope for in silence. And without meaning to, or sometimes by choice, they touch the one thing you forgot to protect. Your expectations. A stranger can insult you, and you move on. But one sentence from someone you love can echo in your mind for years. Why? Because you lowered your guard? You handed them access to your inner world. Epictetus warned us of this long ago. We are not wounded by events themselves, but by the meaning we attach to them. Their words only hurt because you gave them weight. Their absence only hurts because you expected presence. Their betrayal only hurts because you trusted deeply. This is the uncomfortable Stoic truth. People don't hurt us by force. We suffer because we grant them power. And most of the time, we don't even realize we've done it. 2. Expectations, the silent source of pain. Most pain is self-inflicted. Not because you're weak, but because you expected too much. You expected loyalty from people who were loyal only when it was easy. You expected understanding from people who never truly listened. You expected love without conditions from humans who love based on mood, benefit, and timing. And when they failed, it didn't feel like disappointment. It felt like betrayal. Not because they changed, but because you believed they wouldn't. The Stoics were clear about this. Humans act according to their nature, not according to your hopes. They get tired. They protect themselves. They leave when staying costs them something. The moment you demand permanence from a human being, you place your peace in their hands, and hands drop things. Here's the truth that cuts deepest. You didn't suffer because they changed. You suffered because you expected them not to. Lower the expectation, not your standards, your dependence. When you stop asking people to be unbreakable, they lose the power to break you. That's not bitterness. That's clarity. And clarity is survival. 3. Why betrayal hurts more than failure. Failure hurts, but it doesn't feel personal. You can fail an exam, lose money, lose time, lose years. Life takes things from you without looking you in the eyes. Betrayal is different. Betrayal has a face, a voice, a memory. It feels intentional, because it is. Life doesn't choose you. People do. And the closer they are, the deeper the damage. The Stoics understood this danger clearly. The more you attach your peace to another person, the more fragile your life becomes. That's why Marcus Aurelius trained his mind every morning. Not with hope, but with preparation. He expected selfishness. He expected ignorance. He expected inconsistency. Not because he hated people, but because he refused to be ruled by them. This isn't pessimism. It's armor. When betrayal comes, and it will, it doesn't shatter you, because you were never naive enough to believe humans would always act with loyalty. The pain doesn't disappear, but it doesn't control you. That is the difference between suffering and survival. 4. The Stoic truth. No one owes you who they pretend to be. People don't reveal themselves in comfort. They reveal themselves under pressure. When it costs nothing, everyone is kind. Everyone is loyal. Everyone keeps their promises. But pressure exposes limits. Fear exposes character. Inconvenience exposes truth. The pain doesn't come from what they did. It comes from what you believed they were. You didn't love who they were. You loved who they could have been. Their potential, their promises, their version in your head. Reality never agreed to that image. The Stoics were clear. Humans act according to their nature and their limits, not according to your needs, not according to your loyalty, not according to your sacrifice. When someone fails you, it isn't always cruelty. It's clarity. Clarity about their capacity. Clarity about their priorities. Clarity about how far they were ever willing to go. The mistake is not seeing this. The mistake is arguing with it. When you stop demanding people become who they are not, their actions stop shocking you. And once nothing shocks you, nothing controls you. 5. Detachment without coldness. Detachment is not isolation. It's not hatred. It's not cutting everyone off. That's weakness disguised as strength. Stoicism doesn't teach you to run from people. It teaches you not to collapse because of them. You can love. Without needing, you can trust. Without handing over your peace, the moment someone becomes the source of your stability, you've already lost control. Care deeply. But stand on your own character, not their approval, not their consistency, not their presence. People come and go. Moods change. Loyalty expires. Your inner world should not. Here is the line most people learn too late. When your happiness belongs to you, no one can steal it. Not with silence, not with betrayal, not with absence. This isn't emotional distance. This is emotional discipline. You don't become cold. You become unmovable. And an unmovable person cannot be destroyed. 6. How to protect yourself. You don't need thicker skin. You need structure. Stoicism doesn't ask you to hope people change. It teaches you how to stay intact. When they don't, first, the control check. Before you react, ask one question. Is this within my control? Their words? Their behavior? Their loyalty? No. Your response? Your judgment? Your discipline? Yes. If it's outside your control, stop feeding it your energy. Attention is a currency. Most people waste it on things that can never be fixed. Second, expectation reset. Most suffering comes from demanding outcomes. You expect gratitude, consistency, fairness. That expectation is the trap. The Stoic rule is simple. Expect effort, not results. You act with integrity. You speak honestly. You show up fully. What they do after that is none of your business. Detach from outcomes, and disappointment loses its grip. Third, the inner citadel. This is where most people fail. They build identity on approval, recognition, being chosen. The Stoics built something stronger, an inner citadel, a place inside that no insult, rejection, or betrayal can reach. Your worth comes from values, from discipline, from who you are when no one is watching. Not likes, not praise, not loyalty from unstable people. Life can wound your body. Time will prove that. But people wound something far more dangerous. Your identity. The Stoics didn't teach avoidance. They taught protection. Guard the second, and nothing external can destroy you. Life will test your strength. People will test your attachment. You don't control either. But you do control what you allow inside you. When people lose access to your inner world, they lose the power to destroy it. That's the Stoic lesson. If this message resonated, don't explain it. Don't defend it. Just leave a quiet promise in the comments. I will protect my inner world, not for anyone else. For yourself, then carry that discipline into your life.